Fortnite Save the World is going free to play on April 16th, 2026. This has to be one of the craziest announcements we've had, Save the World side at least, from Epic Games in years. As you can see, we got a whole flipping page dedicated to this announcement. It's crazy. And we have a whole new key art for the game too. It's honestly insane. But yes, the game is finally going free to play after 8 or so years. It's been around 8 years of them umming and ahhing. Oh, it's not going free to play. Oh, it's going free to play. But finally, they've made the announcement. It's going free to play. We're going to be talking about everything you need to know in this video. So let's get into it. Before I say anything about this, I'd like to say there is a pre-register. If you do log into this with your Epic Games account, you will get some free stuff. You'll be able to get a banner, a spray, and a free Snowstrike hero. She's not bad actually. I made a video on her a while ago. That would be in the card in the top right hand corner. It's pretty peak. But this link will be down below in the description. It's free to do. You literally just have to log in and then press register. It's all Epic Games sided, so there's no sketchy shit going on. So yeah, feel free to do that. That's in the link below. And you'll get a bunch of free stuff for it. It's pretty nice. You can click to like pause the screen to just read all this stuff. Just a bunch of yap about how what Save the World is basically. We'll talk about this in a second too. But yeah, we're gonna read through this real quick and then we'll talk about all the other stuff I want to go through. So Save the World is going free to play on April 16th, welcoming even more players to join the fight on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, cloud gaming, and Nintendo Switch. They're finally bringing Nintendo Switch 2 support. Not the first one, sadly, just the new Switch 2. So that is really cool though, because I might actually get a Switch 2 finally. Grab your friends because the more players pre-register, the more in-game rewards pre-registrants get, including a Save the World hero, which is Snowstrike, which I just spoke about like a second ago. There is actually a little trailer which I'm going to play for you guys now. I do feel like it's kind of insane that we even got like a trailer, even though it's kind of reused from the old one that they made a while ago. It's kind of really cool that we got like a trailer in general, but I'm going to let it play now. Enjoy. Anyways, that was the trailer. The trailer was really cool. And as a thank you for the last 9 years of saving the world, current players will receive superchargers, vouchers, and gold on April 16th. Founders will continue earning V-Bucks through daily quests, mission alerts, SSDs, missions, and existing challenges. So with the whole V-Bucks changes, they made a bunch of changes recently with V-Bucks. I'll try and find the post real quick. They basically said Fortnite's costing too much money after they just won a massive lawsuit. We need more money. So they've made the amount of V-Bucks less. So this is basically just saying that Save the World still gives founders their V-Bucks, which is very good. That's what we want. We want Save the World to keep giving us V-Bucks because, yeah, it's 100 a day. It's still really good. I kind of got founders recently. I never spoke about it on YouTube, but I did on my Twitch. I got founders recently. A very, very nice person in the community named Hybrid. I'll link his shit down below. Very cool dude. He got me a founders code, which I'm incredibly grateful for. So I've been doing my founders dailies for the last couple of weeks. Anyways, that's beside the point. Thank you very much, Hybrid. You're the goat, bro. But let's get back onto the subject, to the topic. But yeah, founders still get their V-Bucks. I'll talk more about the V-Bucks later in the video because that's going to be its whole bit. But we also get a bunch of superchargers and stuff. If we look at this page, it will tell us what we get exactly. 1 hero supercharger, 1 weapon supercharger, 1 trap supercharger, 5 survivor superchargers. So that's really, really nice. For free, by the way. 1 hero recruitment voucher, 1 weapon research voucher, and 10,000 gold. That's really good. Literally just for playing the game before just for previously owning it. So you can still get the game until I think it's today, actually, when they end the bundle, or it might be April 6th. No, that April 16th when it goes free to play. I'll have to find the date and put it on the screen. But you can still get the clip pack for a couple more days. Editing time here, it leaves tonight. So yeah, GG's. I think it's March 16th actually. I'm not 100% sure, but as long as you have the game, sorry, you get the stuff. So that's really, really cool. And then here's a nice little art page that they made for the spray, the banner, and the hero. That's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Make sure you pre-register though. So I talked about that earlier. Make sure you're doing it. I don't know why they're quoting Feastables, because like bro is the biggest yapper of the 21st century. But yeah, that's basically it. We got Actually, there's one last thing to cover. There was another page that I was going to show. This one, FAQs. What platforms will Save the World be free to play on? On April 16th, Save the World will be free to play on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X/S, Xbox One, Xbox Cloud Gaming, Nintendo Switch 2, not Nintendo Switch 1. So if you got an old gen, I apologize. It's sad. PC, Nvidia GeForce Now, Amazon Luna, so basically all the emulator services. Say the World will remain unavailable on smartphones and tablets, which is sad, including through cloud gaming and the original Nintendo Switch. How do I earn community rewards? That's peak, by the way. All players who register with the Epic account contribute to Say the World community goal. If you're registered, you'll earn an in-game reward for each milestone reached by the community. The first two rewards will be granted when corresponding milestones are reached, while the last reward, the Snowstrike Hero, will be granted when Save the World goes free to play on April 16th. Snowstrike is a Save the World specific reward, and first-time players who pre-register will get it after completing the in-game tutorial if the milestone is reached. Current Save the World players who pre-registered will get it before April 16th. To ensure the community goal is met, tell all your friends and register in the link that will be in the description below. What happens if I register after one or all the milestones have been reached? As long as you register before April 16th, you're eligible to earn all rewards even if the milestones have already been reached. I no longer want to participate in the community goal. How do I withdraw? If you no longer want to participate in the community goal, you delete your community goal profile on the profile deletion page. Attention, if you delete your profile, you'll be ineligible, to earn the community goal rewards unless you register again. There's no point unregistering, bro. Like, just register. It's free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to give them any money. I know they're a greedy company, but you don't have to do anything. Just register, literally. This community goal is open to individuals who are 13 years of age or older. If you are a minor between 13 years of age and the legal age of majority of jurisdiction, then you're... I'm not reading all that, bro. I'm not reading all that. Basically, Fortnite will come to Switch, 2 to be exact, and it's going free to play. It's really, really cool. Also, about Hestia, the biggest misconception of the 27th century. Hestia has not been confirmed by anyone. It's literally this one LARPer on Twitter. Yeah, that's it, Twitter. He just makes a bunch of posts that are conspiracy theories. This guy's the biggest tinfoil hat flipper on the platform, bro. What's his name? It's Fossil Save the World Saudi or some shit. This guy's the biggest flipping misinformation spreader ever. Bro's literally having to backtrack. I'm not trying to cause shade on no one, but like literally, this guy is the biggest misinformation spreader. He's worse than Archer. Archer's a pretty cool dude. This guy, on the other hand, he just wants engagement. It's insane. This guy is the biggest engagement farmer ever. I'm gonna go off track a little bit and then start talking about how this guy's the biggest engagement farmer of the 27th century for like 5 years. But basically, Hestia is not happening anytime soon. That's the conclusion. Hestia is still rumored. It's not been confirmed yet. I do think it's happening, but it's not happening anytime soon, bro. This is actually incredibly well timed. That was just a tweet posted by Archer, basically saying there's a new... They're making a revamp to the game, basically, when the new free-to-play stuff comes out. So, loot drops are now being buffed. Heroes, survivors, defenders, and schematics earned from quests will be given at an appropriate level and tier. Hero and survivor XP will be replaced with people XP. Weapon and trap designs will be replaced with schematic manuals. So, let's give this a little read. While streamlining several progression systems to make growth more intuitive, rewarding, and easier to follow, growing stronger, relying more on mission participation and less micromanagement along the way. I'm gonna let you guys read this. Basically, loot drops will spread more evenly across all zones, making each feel more meaningful. Heroes, survivors, and I can't be asked to read all this. They're just making stuff. I don't know because they've not brought the games to the changes to the game yet. Sorry, but they're making it. It's so confusing. They're making it weird. I don't know. I'd have to play this in game to like properly understand it. But I give it a read earlier. I give it a read earlier, and it doesn't sound horrible. Mission alert rewards will be based on the mission's completed difficulty. That makes no sense. Requests. I really want to know how they do this because I'm intrigued. Archer also says if you find a weapon or trap in a mission, you'll get a schematic research token. This will let you research one weapon or trap found during the mission in your own schematics. Which, if you're an endgame player, that really doesn't count towards you. I think they're making this more new game friendly. Like if you're an early game player, whoever's like new playing Sid World, because I feel like a lot of people will start playing because it's going free to play. A lot of people don't want to pay for a game, especially one that's dead. Well, quote unquote dead. I never called it dead. I said it might have been dying, but I never called it dead ever. And they're getting rid of XP. They also did some clearing up with this, apparently, if we go back. Epic's made a new comment. Existing heroes, Survivor XP will be merged into People XP with a 1-to-1 exchange. So, say, I don't know, for example, I have a combined amount of 700 million, 700 million XP. 700 million. I would get 700 million because it's a 1-to-1 scale. So I get 463 million of this and 291 million of this. They'd combine and they'd merge together and it would turn into a People XP. Or does it say Survivor or Schematic? Wait, I'm confused now. Hero and Survivor XP. Oh, my bad. Okay. So it'd be 291 million Hero XP and 551 million Survivor XP. So it'd be 800 million, basically, altogether. So it would actually make grinding a lot easier. It would be 1-to-1 of each combined. So that's to clear that bit up. And then the other bit was, I'm just doing this while I'm recording this video. Research tokens will not be awarded for completing missions and ventures. Loot drops come in the wild, like chests, gifts, and wildlife, etc. Training manuals are staying. We need them to evolve heroes, defenders, and survivors. So, and what was it about I lost the page, crap. And the schematic manuals. So weapon and trap designs will become one. So I think it's the same with the merging. So they're just going to take the amount of values that you have. So for example, in my account, I have 28,000 of this and 20,000 of that. They're going to combine them together so I get 50,000 in total. So I think that's how it's going to work. So I just like to clear that up real quick. There you go. That's another change thing. One last thing I wanted to cover. If you have saved the world right now before it goes free to play, and you see V-Bucks in your daily quests, that means you are a founder. That means you have Founders Pack 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and you bought Save the World before it went off of pre-release / Founders in like 2020. That means you have access to free daily V-Bucks. If we use the beautiful aerial launcher, it will tell me that there's 50 V-Bucks today and a Cat 1 in Plankerton. You'll be able to do your mission alerts daily every day to get your V-Bucks. If you do not see V-Bucks, if you see X-ray tickets, you are not a founder, sadly. You will not be getting free V-Bucks. There is no way to get free V-Bucks now unless you buy a founder's code, which is like $370 on the black market. It's not really a black market, but you know what I mean. It's just a word that fit in my mouth. It came out of my mouth too. But you will not get V-Bucks if you don't have Founders Pack. You need Founders to get V-Bucks. That's how it works. The Founders Pack codes also expire 2027. So this is the last year to use them. I'm 99% sure. I think they expire 2027. So they're going to go crazy up in value because everyone's going to want it before it expires. So W Hybrid, I love you so much, bro. You're the best. So basically my point being, if you do get Save the World after it's become free, you won't get V-Bucks. Like if it's your first time playing Save the World after it has gone free, you're not going to get no V-Bucks. You're just going to get extra tickets from doing your daily quest, which is what I did for the first like 5-6 years of playing this game. Since like 2021, 2021, that's when I started playing. And I was just getting X-ray tickets. Then I finally started getting V-Bucks when I got my Founders Code. So if you bought any one of these Fortnite Sid World packs, the Robo Ray, Robo Kevin, Rogue Scout pack, Samurai, Sid World Quest pack, any of these, if this is how you got Save the World, you will not get V-Bucks. Even after it's gone free to play, you will not get V-Bucks. You need the Founders Pack. So if I pull that one up, you must have bought one of these Founders Packs, the Standard Edition, the Deluxe Edition, the Super Deluxe Edition, the Limited Edition, or the Ultimate Edition. You had to buy one of them or upgrade it to get the better ones. to get V-Bucks. That is the only way you can get V-Bucks on City World. I'm just clearing this up so I don't get anyone on Twitter or anything going, because I can't be doing with that. And then the final thing, I'll cover this more in my other guide that I'm going to make. If I see anyone placing broadsides like this, when the game goes free to play, I'm gonna crash out. Or if I also see many people using this hero in Fortnite City World, then I'm also gonna crash out because she is not good. I have a whole video explaining why she's not good, and people still want to debate me after posting that, saying she's the best hero in the game. She is only good for MSK. And I wouldn't even say she's that good for MSK. She's literally only good at killing the mini boss and the end phase. That's it. That is the only reason she is good. Someone on YouTube, not saying names, please doubles, he said she was the best hero in the game. I don't know how he said that or why he said that, but he said it in a video. Basically, I think his words were worded wrong. I think he worded it wrong. He was trying to say she's the best in MSK, but people took that the wrong way, and now they use her in every single mission because he made a bow loadout video too. I don't know why you use her for a bow loadout. You're literally standing in the air with TRO, 500,000 health, getting beaten by blasters. But I mean, sure, bro. At the end of the day, if that's how you want to play, that's how you want to play. But I shouldn't be seeing this in public 160s. If you want to use her on your own time, not ruining other people's experiences on this game. Is this annoying? But yeah, that's the video, and I'm gonna do my outro in a bit. There, guys, that was the video. Fortnite City World has gone free to play. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be making another video probably either tonight or tomorrow, basically going over what you want to be doing for the next month until it does go free to play. If you have got the game in your lower power level, etc., what you want to be doing so you're ahead of everyone when it does go free to play. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. Use my creator code in the Fortnite item shop. I get 5% of your purchase. My code is SAMOUT. It'll be on the screen. Much love though. Have a good one. I'll catch you all later. Peace out. Bye bye.